whatever is study, study to the best. You may study less, but study to the best. Okay. कम पढ़ो, अच्छा पढ़ो लेकिन. Okay. So we were discussing addition. We were discussed suppression. We were discussed. Okay. So now multiplication. Okay. Keep telling. I'll be asking you questions. So these are the operations you can apply on numbers: subtraction, addition, multiplication, division. These are the number operations you can apply. Soumya, you want to ask? Soumya, you want to ask something?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Of algebraic expressions, exercise 2-3. Exercise 3, question number 3rd.
Exercise fundamental. Okay. Exercise
2C.
2C. 2C exponents and powers.
No, sir.
Okay, fundamental concepts. Algebra.
Yes, sir.
Algebra. Okay, let's discuss doubt first and then we'll start rational numbers. Okay. Algebra fundamental operations. 2C. 2B. Yes, 2C.
Question number 3rd.
Question number 3rd. Which part? Which one?
So please explain.
Okay. Okay, so everyone see, I'm giving you one question. Try to solve this one. AX plus BX. Okay. AX plus BX divided by X. So what is a board mass? If we go with board mass, first we have to add them, then we have to divide. Yes or no? That's the board mass. It means
Yes,
this whole is divided by X. This whole quantity is divided by X. So we can write it like this: AX plus BX whole divided by X. Understood this one? This whole is divided by X because it's in bracket. Okay. Now, okay, can you do it like this? If it is, okay, like I'm writing 2 plus 12 divided by 2. What will be the answer? Either you add first 14 by 2. How much you are getting? 7?
7.
Okay. Can I do it like this? Separately, I can divide 2 by 2 plus 12 by 2. This separately I divide, this separately I divide. How much you are getting? 1 plus 6.
plus 6.
Again, how much? 7? Understood now? So see here, this whole divided by X. Next moment, what I can do? AX by X plus BX by X. Okay. X get cancelled. What I am getting?
A plus B.
A plus B. Understood now?
Yes.
Okay. So Soumya, you try one thing. Okay. Solve these questions. Okay. Try today. If you get doubt, ask me tomorrow again. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So keep solving these questions. If you face any doubt, ask me again. Okay. So you can ask me any doubts whenever you are taking the class. Okay. So we'll be clearing the doubts in class. Okay. So we were discussing fundamental operations, not fundamental, yes, operations only, multiplication we are discussing on rational numbers. Okay. So first question, if I multiply two rational numbers, if I multiply two rational numbers, let A be the rational number, B the rational number, the product I am getting, is it a rational number?
Yes, sir.
So see here, any two rational numbers you multiply, you are always getting rational number. What does it mean? That multiplication is closed for rational numbers? Yes or no? Closed means it is always going to be rational number. It is closed that it has to be only rational numbers. This is clear? Whatever rational number you multiply, 5 into 2, 10. It's a rational number. 2 by 3 into 4 by 7. Again, it's a rational number. You are getting always a rational number. Okay. Next one. This is closure property. Commutative property. What does it mean? Multiplication. whether you do A into B or B into A. Both are equal or not? 5 into 2 equal to 2 into 5. In any order you multiply the numbers, you are going to get the same answer. This is commutative law. This is commutative law. Okay. What was associative law? A into B into small association you form A into B into C. In any association you form, like 1 into 2 into 3, 1 into 2 into 3. Whether you do 2 into 3 fast or 1 into 2 fast. Okay, both you will get the same answer. 2 into 3, 6. 6 into 1, 6. 1 into 2, 2. 2 into 3, 6. So our multiplication follows which law? Associative law. Associative means small grouping we are forming, and we are solving by grouping. Okay. Last and then was which law? One more law was there. Distributive law. Yes or no?
Yes.
Distributive law. Okay. If I say A into B plus C. Now see what is going to be distributed. We are distributing multiplication. What we are distributing? See here what we are distributing. This multiplication we are going to distribute over addition. Over addition we are going to distribute. How to read it? We are going to distribute. This is distributive law. So we have to distribute. We have to distribute one side this one side this one. So we have to distribute this one. So A into B plus A into C. So see here what we have distributed. Multiplication. Two sides we have distributed. We have distributed multiplication over addition. Over addition we have distributed. Okay, if I do like this, A into B minus C. What I am distributing? Multiplication over
Addition.
over subtraction this time. Over subtraction. Yes or no? Minus sign. Here we have distributed multiplication. See here one side I am given multiplication here, other side as well I have distributed. So we are distributing multiplication over addition. We are distributing multiplication over subtraction. Understood? So this is distributive law. This is as well followed. This is as well followed. Okay. These are the laws which multiplication of rational number follows. Okay. This is clear. Okay. Now I ask you. What is the identity factor? 4A. Multiplicative identity. What is the multiplicative identity for A? What is the multiplicative identity for A? Okay, tell me what is the multiplicative identity for 5? What do you mean by identity? Okay, in addition we have studied what is the additive identity for 5? Additive identity means what we have to add? 0. That means what we have to add to the number so that number remains same. That is when the number looks into the mirror, it remains same. So what is that mirror? 0. So 5 plus 0, 0, 5. This is the additive identity. Additive identity. It means what should be added to the number so that it remains identity. That is remains same. Okay. Now multiplicative identity. Multiplicative identity means what should be multiplied to this so that we get the same. So 1 is the multiplicative identity for rational numbers. 1. It's always 1. Okay. It's always 1. Okay. Now the question is, what is the additive inverse for 5? What is the additive inverse for 5? Minus 5. Okay. So plus minus 5. We are always getting 0. Okay. So what we add to the 5 so that we get 0. Okay. Now what is the multiplicative inverse of 5?
0.
This time we must get 1. What it should be multiplied with? It will be 25. What it should be multiplied with? What should you multiply 5 with so that we get 1?
1.
1. Should we go to 3rd class? Or 5th class, I think. What should you multiply? Yes or no? 1 by 5. If you multiply 5 with 1 by 5, we are getting 1. Okay, 7 with, what should we multiply?
1 by 7.
1 by 7. 1. Okay. What should we multiply with 1 by 2?
2.
2.
2. So these are what? These are multiplicative inverse. Okay. That means number into its multiplicative inverse. We are always getting 1. This is identity only. And here we are getting 0. And in addition, the sum must be 0. In multiplication, it must be 1, the multiplication. Okay. Okay. Minus 2. What will be its multiplicative inverse?
1 by minus 1 by
What will be the multiplicative inverse of minus 2? Okay, I'm giving
1 by
hints.
minus.
Okay. 1 by minus 2, minus 1 by 2, or minus C. Here in numerator, I'm putting minus. Which is the correct answer?
Sir,
Sir,
B.
Which is the correct answer? A, B, or C?
Sir, B.
B. Okay. Any more answers?
Sir, all are correct.
Okay, one is saying all. Okay. Any more answers? Any more answers? Which is the correct one? What should be multiplied with?
Sir, all of these.
All are
Sir,
correct. Okay. Okay, see here.
Sir, minus
Minus.
1 minus 5.
Minus you put anywhere, the number won't change. Whether you can put denominator, whether you can. So you can write this as minus 1 by 2, or you can write this as 1 upon minus 2, or minus 1 by 2. But usually how we write? Mainly this way or this way. So mainly we write this way. We do not write negative sign with the denominator. Why we don't use? Because here, denominator, it's difficult to solve afterwards, yes or no? To apply the operation, it is difficult. You all remember, if denominator is difficult, it becomes difficult to solve the question. We always want denominator to be simple. We always want, okay? For example, I give you a question. We always want denominator to be simple. Okay? So if I give a question, 1 upon minus 2 plus 3 upon minus 3 upon 2. So how you are going to do? You have to take the LCM first. Yes or no? Minus 2 here, here 2. You have to take the LCM. Okay. For example, LCM is minus. So here you are having 1. What will become here? What you are going to multiply? Minus 1 you have to multiply with. Okay. 1 plus 4. You are getting 5 upon minus 2. It is same as minus 5 by 2. Okay. Now see here, it was little bit difficult. Okay. Now see here, it becomes how easy. If I write minus 1 by 2 plus, okay, 1 minute. It was 3 only. By 4 I written. 4 by minus 2. 4. Sorry for that. Okay. So minus 1 by 2 plus minus 3 by 2. Take the LCM. 2 minus 1 minus 3 minus 4 by 2. It was more easy.
Yes, sir.
So negative sign, always keep it with the numerator. Negative sign, always keep with the numerator. Okay. So these all numbers are same. Minus 1 by 2. Okay. Or you can say standard form minus a by b is same as minus a upon b equal to a upon minus b. They all are same. Okay. And one more thing you remember, if I writing minus a upon minus b, it is how much? A upon b only. Minus minus get cancelled. Yes or no? Minus minus will get cancelled. A by b only. Understood now? This is clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is the multiplicative inverse of 1? That
Sir,
means you have to take the 1. We have to take the reciprocal. Multiplicative inverse means reciprocal. If I am saying what is the multiplicative inverse of 5, you have to take its reciprocal.
1
1
by
upon
5.
5. Okay. What is the multiplicative inverse of 0?
0.
0.
Okay.
Sir,
0 into 0, is it 1? No.
No, sir.
Okay. If you are saying 0, then why? Okay. If I write, okay, 0, take its reciprocal 1 by 0. What is this?
But it is not a rational number.
Sir,
It is not a rational number.
Irrational.
Undefined. It's undefined mainly. We can't any number we cannot divide by 0. Okay. It's undefined. So does it have multiplicative inverse? No.
No,
No,
sir.
0
sir.
don't have multiplicative inverse. 0 don't have reciprocal. 0 is not having any reciprocal. Okay. It doesn't have its multiplicative inverse. So 0 doesn't have multiplicative inverse. Clear? Okay. So let me give you a few questions. You understood this all?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. So any number divided by 0 is undefined. Any number divided by 0 is undefined. Okay. Give me reciprocal of -1. Reciprocal of -1.
1.
Reciprocal of -1 will be how much?
1.
1.
-1.
-1 only. You can do -1 reciprocal 1 upon -1. It is same as -1. So reciprocal of -1 is -1. Okay. Always remember if in question it asks, give me reciprocal of. Okay. Give me reciprocal of 2.
1 by 2.
Is 1 by 2. Okay,
1 by
so whenever you write the answer, simply don't write 2 equal to 1 by 2. Are they equal? No.
No, sir.
So
No,
if the
sir.
question asks, you have to write the reciprocal of this means you have to write reciprocal of 2 is equal to half. It means left hand side we have reciprocal of 2 is equal to half. Okay. Reciprocal of -2
-1 by 2.
-1 by 2.
-1 by 2, or as well you can write 1 upon -2, no issues. But this is standard form. Okay, this is standard form. Answers both are correct, but this is our standard form. Okay. Okay, reciprocal of 5 by 3.
3 by 5.
3 by 5.
3 by. Okay, -7 upon 5.
-5 upon 7.
-5 upon 7.
-5 upon 7.
Reciprocal -5 upon 7. Reciprocal of this one is this one. Okay, reciprocal of 0. Who is saying 1 by 0?
Infinite.
Infinite we won't say.
Indefinite.
कुछ नहीं लिखे
Undefined we
सर
say.
ऐसे रिवाइज करवा रहे हैं.
Okay, we say it undefined. This is clear? Okay,
Yes,
now
sir.
I'll give you a few questions. Okay. Okay, calculate the multiplicative inverse of 3 1 by 3 into 1 1 by 2. Calculate the multiplicative inverse.
3
Calculate the
by 5.
multiplicative. So first you have to solve this one. 9, it will be how much?
10
10 by
by
3.
3.
It will be how
One
much?
3
Find
by
it.
Sir, 3 by 2.
3 by 2. How much you are getting?
sir 5.
5 you are getting. Okay. Now, what is the multiplicative inverse of 5? What is the
1 by
multiplicative
5.
inverse of
1 by
1 by 5. 1 by 5 is the multiplicative inverse. Okay. Okay, I'm giving you one more question. Okay, find the value of this one. Okay, you have to use distributive property. Okay. Okay, solve this one. You have to use distributive property. Okay. So what you are going to do? Distributive property was like this: A into B plus C equal to A into B plus A into C. Or reverse as well you can take. If it is given like this, you can take the common out. If it is given A into B plus A into C, you can take the A common out, remaining B plus C. You can use the distributive property. So how are you going to solve this
Sir,
one?
So
0.
7 upon 8 into 3 upon 7 plus minus 4 upon 21.
So what you are saying, 7 upon 8 is common. This is different. For example, we'll leave it. Okay. Here we can apply distributive property. These two multiplied. It means multiplication distributed. Okay. So 7 by 8 we can take common. What will remain inside? 3 by 7 plus
7.
minus 4 upon
Minus 4 by
21.
21.
And here what was remaining? Minus 5 upon 24. Okay. Now within the bracket we will solve it. You have to take the
Sir,
LCM.
21. Sir,
21 is the LCM. Okay.
9.
Here it will be 9.
9 plus minus
Plus
28.
minus
Plus
4.
minus will be minus. Plus minus will be
28.
minus. Minus.
20.
Ma'am,
Huh?
sir, 28. Oh, sir, sorry. 4 only, sir. 4 only.
It will be 4 only. Because 21 is the LCM. 7 3 are 21. So 9. And here minus 4. Okay. Plus minus 5 upon 24.
20.
Okay. Now into how much? 9 minus 4?
5
5
by
upon
21.
21.
upon
Something is
21.
getting cancelled.
Yes, sir.
7.
Yes, sir.
3.
7. 3. Okay. And here
3 times.
plus 5 upon minus 5 upon 20. Okay. 5 upon
5 by 24.
24
24.
minus plus minus will be
Minus.
Minus
0.
0.
0.
0. Or you can do one more step, 24. 5 minus 5. 0 upon 24. 0. You can do it like this as well. Or you can straightforward do as 0 here. Okay. Everyone have understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We discuss division now. Okay. Okay. So first is the closure property. Okay. So if we are having two numbers, like A is a rational number, B is a rational number. Okay. If I divide A by B, A divided by B, A by B. If I am dividing one of the rational number by the other rational number, then is it a rational number?
Yes.
The result is a rational number or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you are saying okay. Yes, it's a rational number. Okay. Now what I do? A I take 5. B I take as 0. Both are rational numbers or not?
No, sir.
Are
Yes,
they
sir.
rational number? 0 is a rational number. You remember 0 is a rational number. We can express it by 0 as 1. 0 by 1 we can express. A is a integer, B is also integer, and B not equal to 0. Now if I take division, 5 by 0, am I getting a rational number?
No.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No, it's not a rational number. We are dividing by 0. We are getting undefined. We are getting undefined. We are getting undefined. It is not defined. 5 by 0 is defined or not? Not defined. So there is one condition here. There is one catch here. What that? A and B are rational numbers. If we are dividing A by B, then the result is rational number if B not equal to 0. So divisor should not be 0. Yes or no? Separately, we say dividend, it must be a rational number. Divisor, it must also be a rational number. But also, it should not be equal to 0. Then only this division is close to be a rational number. Then only the after division, the result will be a rational number. Understood now? So there is one condition here. That condition is divisor should not be equal to 0. Understood now? The divisor should not be equal to 0. This is clear to all. The divisor should not be equal to 0. Okay. Is division commutative? If I am dividing A by B, here B by A, are they same?
No, sir.
They are not same. So does
No,
they
sir.
follow commutative law? Does they follow commutative law? They are not same. If I divide 5 by 2, it's not same dividing 2 by 5. It's not same. So subtraction and division, they don't follow commutative law. They
Commutative.
don't follow commutative law. Okay. Next is associative law. Do they follow
No,
associative
sir.
property? No, they do not follow.
No, sir.
You can see as well. Okay, we take one example. 10 divided by 2 divided by 5. Okay. Now, is it same? 10 divided by 2 divided by 5. Are they same? We have to check. Check it. 10 divided by 5, 5. 5 divided by 5, 1. You're getting 1 here. And this side, 10 divided by, you are dividing by, here, this is 2 by 5. Now, it will be how much? If we're dividing multiplication, reciprocal we have to take? Yes or no?
Yes.
Reciprocal of that we have to take? Okay.
Sir,
Now
5
check
into 5.
25. So, but division do not follow associative law. It is not commutative, it is not associative. Understood now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, one question. By what number 12 by 13 be divided to get? So by what number this must be divided to get 2 by 3? Okay. By what number 12 upon 13 be divided? So how we can form the equation? By what number? Let that number be x. Let that number be x. Okay. By what number 12 upon 13 be divided? That means 12 upon 13 divided by x is equal to 2 by 3. Calculate the value of x. How to calculate? Calculate it. Everyone calculate it.
Sir, we will divide 12 upon 13 by 2 by 3.
Okay, you will get the x, or you can do 12 upon 13 into 1 upon x equal to 2 by 3. Okay, take that on side, this on that side. So when 12 upon 13, 2 upon 3 goes on that side, you write 3 by 2
Yes,
and
sir.
equal to x. Okay. If it is going on that side, it will be reciprocal of that. And 1 by x coming on this side, it will be reciprocal. Now divide them. 6.
Sir, 18 by 13.
18 by 30. Okay. So have you understood these all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So tomorrow and day after tomorrow we'll start something new. Okay. Keep revising. If you have any doubt, do ask. Okay. So we end here. Okay. Keep revising mathematics.
Thank
You
you,
must
sir.
always have a notebook and pen and solve in that. Okay. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Thank you. Bye all.